What is up, you little weirdos? Happy Friday. Welcome back to my crypto journey. I'm your host, Rodney, and without further ado, let's get into some cryptocurrency news. So as you can see, the entire market is pretty much trading sideways. We have some big red bubbles, but we're not actually down by that much. In fact, the overall cryptocurrency market is up 0.3% on the day, currently sitting at a $1.17 trillion market cap, and our trending cryptos are X token, TommyNet, and WorldCoin. And X token was one of those community tokens that was trending pretty hard the last week, so it's good to see it on the front cover of CoinMarketCap, even though it's down today. We do have a glimmer of hope in this entire cryptocurrency boring market, you could say, which is Shiba Inu is up 4% on the day. Now, for two reasons, I believe. One of the reasons is that Binance approves Shiba Inu as a collateral asset. So, the cryptocurrency exchange also announced the addition of 22 cryptocurrencies as loanable and collateral assets on its flexible loan and VIP loan services. Now, what's funny about SHIB is that it's pretty much the only one that's pumping because of this news, and that just goes to show how strong meme coins are and how much the community rallies around something like SHIB. Also, we're having ETH Toronto this month, I believe in about a week, and Shiba Inu, I believe, is going to introduce something to the ecosystem that's going to be groundbreaking, and I do think Shibarium is going to be complete very, very soon. I don't know, it's supposed to be complete for a couple of years now, but I do believe that this is the event where Shiba Inu really separates itself from the rest of the meme coins. So shout out to the SHIB Army faithful out there. When it comes to meme coins, no community is stronger, and that's a fact. In other news, the Bitcoin volume drops to a 3-year low, and shout out to Altcoin Daily for posting this chart from Glassnodes. And for some context, this is the 10-year chart right here. Now, what this looks like to me is pretty much the calm before the storm, right? We're getting ready for our next super cycle. The Bitcoin halving is next year, so I believe that this is a bullish thing. We'll see what happens, but it is true. It seems like the interest in cryptocurrency is at an all-time low. You know, as a small content creator, you could see it in the numbers. So, hey man, I'm ready for it, man. This is a good opportunity for me to dollar cost average and pretty much buy my favorite cryptocurrencies on a discount. So, we'll see what the next couple of years bring, but I do believe we're going to have an insane super cycle. Next, Charles Hoskinson goes in on Janet Yellen, pretty much calls out our government. So check this out. He says, we are more than $30 trillion in debt, have permanent deficits, doubled the money supply over the last 24 months, have endless proxy wars, have destroyed our competitive edge with crypto and other emerging industries, and are trying to triple the energy costs, yet we don't understand why we are downgraded. These people are fucking jokes. And this is because Fitch downgraded our credit rating, right? And people are acting like we don't know why that happened. It's funny watching Janet Yellen and our administration be like, oh, I don't know why. I don't know why this is happening. Well, it's happened. It's like the country, imagine, this country is in $31 trillion in debt, and they're the ones giving you a credit score. How ass backwards is that? They're doing everything they can to stomp out innovation when it comes to cryptocurrency in our country. We're printing a ton of money over the last couple of years, funding the war in Ukraine and driving up inflation. It's like, what did you expect? To me, it's crazy, right? Now, Joe Rogan had this to say on his podcast about a new president in Trump.
Can't beat that guy. You just can't. When that guy gets out there and he's waving to people and they're going crazy, you're not beating that. There's a fucking, and the fact that he was the president for 4 years and the country was in a great economic situation, and it looked like his policies were actually effective, and that it looked like the unemployment was down, all business was building, regulations were being relaxed, more things were getting done. You know, when you look at it from a policy perspective, if you just look at it on paper, what he did was effective. A lot of people think it was effective.
Say what you want about Donald Trump, you know, and look at, obviously I like Robert Kennedy because he's really pro Bitcoin, but I do think that we'd be in a better economic situation if it were for Donald Trump. So, you know, they're bringing all these charges, criminal charges against him. We'll see what happens, but I don't think this country's going to do well with another 4 years of Sleepy Joe. Speaking of Sleepy Joe, Wendy O posted this, and I'm not sure if Joe Biden's pandering, but this is so cringe. Just watch it.
I like my coffee dark.
Now, I don't know if that, because those are the Bitcoin laser eyes. Is he pandering to us Bitcoin maxis? I mean, or crypto maxis? I don't know, but this is cringe. I hate it. Is he bullish on Bitcoin? I don't know. Or is this the grift of the century? Because he's literally said he'd raise mining taxes. Excuse me, he would charge 30% more for crypto miners, right? If you're mining crypto and stuff like that, he would charge 30% more on energy costs. So I don't know what's going on. It looks like the Democrats hate cryptocurrency. We know freaking Elizabeth Warren has wanted to create some sort of anti-crypto army. I don't know, but it's corny. Next, we have some Binance news. So they reached 150 million registered users, which is some good news after a crazy long week of FUD they've had. So little W for Binance. Continuing into cryptocurrency exchange news, you could say, Coinbase moves to dismiss SEC lawsuit alleging crypto falls out of regulators' oversight. So pretty much what Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, is saying, especially after all the shenanigans that have been happening in the cryptocurrency world with the SEC and lawsuits and securities and those sorts of things, is he says, hey, you guys have no jurisdiction here. You guys are not allowed to regulate cryptocurrency. It's not your industry to regulate. But they're going to keep fighting the good fight. The SEC is going to keep trying to regulate it. So pretty much just more words from Coinbase. I'm sure we'll get some more words from the SEC later on in the week. And a little update to this crazy story. Remember this story where this NYC couple, right, they laundered $3.6 billion of Bitcoin, I believe, in a Bitfinex hack. Right, so a married couple from New York City has pleaded guilty to money laundering charges in connection with the 2016 hack of cryptocurrency stock exchange Bitfinex, resulting in the theft of about 120,000 Bitcoin. Sorry, I went to public school. The development comes more than a year after her name was Ilya Lichtenstein and his wife Heather Morgan were arrested in February 2022, following the seizure of roughly 95,000 of stolen crypto assets that were held by the defendants. The funds were valued at $3.6 billion at the time. And if you don't remember who this couple was, just a little reminder of what this chick was doing on social media.
With more pizzazz. Her music videos, TikToks, and rapping can only be described as fit for North Korean torture.
Baby?
I'm sorry.
You can't get as high as me. Synesthesia, I can see. Big troublemaker. Made rules cause I'm me. Crazy outlier. Notoriety. Real icebreaker. No one crude as me. Not a peacemaker. Bring the anarchy. Big booty shaker. Coming from the Black Sea. Major earthquaker. Give no apology.
Was absolutely terrible. Shout out to Cold Fusion. If you don't know who Cold Fusion is, he actually made a documentary video about this. Cold Fusion's really good with this kind of stuff. Posted about a year ago, has 2.4 million views. But I mean, these guys were like flexing all over social media, showing these expensive trips and all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's like, if you're gonna do something shady like that, why put it all over social media? Absolutely insane. All right, our last piece of news is the fact that MetaMask and Uniswap are blocking hex swaps. That's crazy to me, right? It's supposed to be DeFi. This is supposed to be decentralization, and the hate for Hex has been pretty apparent the last few years. Look, I'm no Richard Hart fan. I think it's corny. I think it's cringeworthy. I think his project is probably just a Ponzi scheme. It's a shitcoin. But what's the point of DeFi if you're going to go ahead and blackball people? CoinMarketCap has not ranked Hex correctly ever since I've used this website. At one point, it was in the top 10 of cryptocurrencies when it came to market cap size, and they never ranked it properly. So that's kind of crazy to me. It's still a top 50 crypto, and they still don't rank it properly. So it's obvious that this industry is blackballing him. I get it. He pisses people off. He probably made a ton of enemies. Maybe they know something we don't know. But it's obvious that, crypto and it looks like the SEC now are trying to get rid of Richard Hart, which may only make his user base stronger. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this morning. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And I will see you Monday. Peace.